get a link to your thing. So I can give you my singular view.
Yay! I'm gonna share it anyways.
That'd be nice. You could put it on our little promo channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're so correct.
I know, right? I'm so glad that I thought about the promo channel and had no influences.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
It definitely wasn't for me spamming my live when I was going live.
Definitely not. Oh.
I'm gonna promo this in a few other places. Hello, Millie. Are you also joining our stream?
Of course. This is Millie's favorite game.
Yeah,
Back.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We just started.
Nice. Excellent.
Could you type something in chat really quickly to make sure it's working?
Yeah. Yeah, one moment.
I think it's working. I do say the screen is black.
Yeah, it's supposed to be black. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I haven't switched over. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, we're all up to date. We're all working. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's
back
go.
to the Elysium.
And I do see the game. I'm gonna put the game on top of the game.
Yay. Okay. Right, what was I doing again? We went there. Right. We have to wait a little while. So I think I'm going to pass the time a little bit by reading.
It's the letter you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip.
Alright, can I look at the case files now?
Yes, at last. You find a way to piece them together
Okay, sorry.
using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB 41, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120117000, the Next World Mural.
Wait, HDB 41? Weren't those officer precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
In HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials. Harry Dubois. Still feels like there's something missing from that.
I guess we'll go start with the Next World Mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Coudon. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World Mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Read on.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you. and the rest of row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Keep the mural, it is right.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
I like it, but can't we wreak havoc on other nations instead?
Did someone ask what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next, or are we done?
I agree.
Not much is...
Alright. Now it's 9 o'clock, we can go visit the guy. I should probably put away my pry bar.
Oh my goodness, the guy?
Yeah, the guy. It's the smoker on the balcony.
Oh,
Hi, guy.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from a cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight, and his shirt is still unbuttoned.
We got your hint, found the key right under that stone.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yes.
Beautiful.
He says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out his slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
By the way, I'm really digging the view here. Point to the city skyline.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to ask you. I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, all right?
He says with a disarming smile before slipping it off into the night.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving?
Who knows, detective? It's a mystery.
There's something so different about him that I can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
He's such a good listener. I like talking to him.
You like talking to him.
It made me feel special.
It made you feel special. Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a perception check there that like shows that he's trying to contain back a smile. Anyways, good things to look at. Quarterly business magazine. Taking your stuff.
Before we talk to you, we need to investigate.
And all of those apartment dated around 01. Expensive men's perfumes lingers in the air. We have to investigate this obvious crime scene and definitely not steal all this stuff. Exquisitely animated metal. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray.
Oh god, they have ashtrays in here?
Yeah.
Hey Charlie, welcome back.
Oh, they have everything.
Yeah, they have everything. Alright, we're gonna talk to our Sunday friend.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior. Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot. Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here. Yeah, let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you?
So many good options.
I just like the first option. It's not my choice, but like points to bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Well, now that you said it, I have to do it.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
Forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
That didn't work at all.
Nope.
What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor.
Worth
The
it!
lieutenant takes out
Worth
his
it.
notebook and nods to you to proceed.
So you actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Is it because you did it, Mr. Villadouin? I don't know how to actually say that. Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like
Excuse me.
a body. And then I saw all the
Don't worry, that's part of the
surrounding
game.
dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
Who are they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge? Like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
Are you sure that at least wasn't one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Those are all the questions. All of my questions. Thanks for your time.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
I'm gonna spend my point real quick. And on authority. So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Intern.
What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
I don't know. What is price stability?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central
Yeah, that
goal
does
of any
not.
sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment,
Excuse me.
which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about
He's
the
avoiding the
benefits
question.
of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Okay, sure. Give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
God, he's annoying.
Yeah.
He's guilty of being annoying.
He's guilty
Yeah,
of being annoying.
yeah.
I can arrest him.
He does like explain a lot of things, but he's avoiding our questions.
Yeah.
He's not explaining jack shit.
He's not.
He's really
He's
not.
just yapping and yapping and yapping.
Yeah, that's kind of what the government does. I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
Oh, so we're
Oh.
actually working for the moral intern. That doesn't seem so bad.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
I won't lie, the first one made me laugh. So are more to living it, bitches?
Yeah. Are you a moralist?
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Lieutenant, are you a moralist?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism? I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I'm more anxious.
Do you think peace is boring? What about prosperity?
Yeah, that just sounds like a snooze fest.
Yeah, this just sounds like a snooze fest.
My friend, that is only because you have never known the alternative. And I pray you never do. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sur-la-Clef.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clef is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What makes Revachol Sur-la-Clef his darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clef. Its language, its people, its cuisine even, or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clef's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
But what's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
God, yes, sweet standardization, the backbone of rationality and commerce.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does this stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
Now, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words
I'm gonna
saying to you.
strangle
A
him.
Jesus
supranational
Christ.
Political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be like this? Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of the EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
You're describing how the coalition occupied Revachol.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
What do you mean?
Debating. You should consider joining a debating society for adults. I hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but now that I start thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway. It's this funny theater thing, you know? Very creative. Helps relieve stress.
A chill runs down your spine as you envision a half-dozen people in professional attire standing around a chair, awkwardly pretending to be waiting for a motorbus. It's neither funny nor creative.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts?
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
What are you doing in this apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen,
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying.
no, listen. The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around. He's a busy bee.
I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
Thanks, Evan.
A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
Do you have anything? Did you get everything you need from me? No. No, actually, you're a waste of time. Anyway, bye.
Anyways, we should probably get to bed.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
I want to try it, but I don't think I have enough conceptualizations. I'm gonna do it another time.
What you gonna try? A backflip?
No, it's gonna try. It's gonna try visualizing something on the wall.
I keep thinking about This Isn't Normal and how characters keep trying to do backflips.
I love that.
Oh, that's funny.
There's this one that's really good at it, but I won't elaborate any further than that.
Yeah, you gotta go listen to the podcast.
This Isn't Normal. You can find them on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, you can find them wherever you get podcasts, including YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge, you should do it. Found someone who's hanging a witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others, and he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Let's just say he's a high-ranking government official and leave it at that.
Yeah, right.
His name is Bob.
Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. Nice try, right?
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
The witness said the hanging went down very quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
Damn, they wormed their way out of it somehow. Try something else if you can.
The witness said in the end is here, the great undoing. We will all be vapor.
Vapor, huh? Well, that checks out at least.
For the record, which I have to type up later tonight, no apocalypse-related testimony was provided to us by the witness.
Check out the stand-up comedians the RCM has. When are we gonna get funny men like that?
The witness said he saw two people of Arabic descent in mask.
Arabic? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
The witness said it looked like a surreal play.
Those flaccid MI cocks with their culture language. Everything's a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky, it's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Enough about the witness.
Some witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit, then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to go to cop school to try that.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school, and I'm doing great.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
Alright, let's establish authority.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot, but, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Other point.
No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amonju with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Ah, shit. We already talked to her.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Miss Oranje, disco dancer?
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Oh boy, we're gonna fuck this up so bad.
Oh boy.
Cool.
You
Fuck.
inexplicably add
Nope.
cool
Oh,
after the
shit.
victim's name, with your eyes
Rip.
bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
Man, don't question it.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
So what was her relationship with the mercenaries?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So, what is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
So she's not from around here?
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Oranje disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all. Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
You said you partied? Cool, that's cool, but what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Did you do karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you
I don't know that song.
details if that's what you're after. So put your
Yeah, I didn't know that one either.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Thank you, we'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Okay. You got it. I have 3 bars of health. I'm not gonna live.
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
A little.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
She knows I did some pretty crazy stuff before I passed out, that I partied hard and not very mental healthily.
So she overheard you? Or did you party together?
So this is what it feels like to be interviewed.
Not very fun.
You'll get through it, you slippery fuck! Blast some insano at him! Throw him off!
Should I? Should I horrific necktie? I feel like that's a bad idea.
I don't know if I vibe with this guy.
Yeah.
But she overheard me listening to music, doing weird things from her room. It's the one next to yours.
Anything else?
I asked her where we are, what city is this, maybe even what year, something like that.
That's clearly your interrogation technique. Anything else?
Nope, that's
We'll
it.
be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right.
Thank you for the morale heal. I'm so glad I have Kim as my reassurance guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's time to sleep now. Don't think we have anything else going on today. Good night, Kim. See you in the morning.
What fucked up dreams are we gonna have tonight?
Hangs on the bathroom
Who knows?
wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Okay.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Alright, let's sleep.
Time for slumber.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
Oh, ow.
Every cell in
Ow,
your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, so it's all me. It's my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
I'm an artist and liver damage is my art.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then. Back to the other place.
Oh, baby boy, you're already in the other place. There's no nourishment for you tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe if you took a lot of drugs. before
Smokey,
you go to
please.
sleep, that'd do the trick.
Smokey wants to be part of the stream now.
Smokey wants us to take drugs.
If you cracked the damn thing, then you'd feel satisfied and tired, holding the picture puzzle in your hand.
Oh, hold up. Gotta be real quick.
Maybe if you weren't so hard on yourself.
Maybe I should listen to empathy a little bit.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Open your eyes. My head fucking hurts. Shit sucks.
You know what? Better than dealing with a dead body.
Yeah. I mean, we still have that dead body.
Yeah, but it's not our dead body.
I mean, yeah.
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects excellent man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Last couple of days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man.
It's like, nope, you're on your own on
The
this.
woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Thank you for walking across the laptop, Smokey, and for sitting on my laptop.
He's just doing his job.
There's something strange about this
Yeah.
guy.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
The 41st?
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Gives you a long, meaningful look at it.
Somewhere good.
Let's talk more about that hypothetical station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. I'm not busy, you're not busy, let's just play around. So, what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Oh my god, for axes.
Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Are we partners in crime or...
No, because in this thought experiment, we're all police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Do you have to solve a crime? Do you have crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
Who is the far-out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him? Or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lung.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man.
Man, I love Kim.
Kim's great.
Kim, I want to give Bill a kiss.
Okay, yes. You get the
Kim, have you considered we should kiss about this?
I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His gray eyes suddenly flash above glass frames. I feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
That was weird. Anyway, let's leave. No, I'm kidding.
I got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a megastar?
Yes, a superstar cop. Of course. This again.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No.
Why not?
'Cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Nope, never mind.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
But your voice, I recognize it.
Oh really? I wonder where.
I lost my badge recently. When I called in to report it missing, you were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
Yes, I haven't seen you before.
Okay then. It's probably a coincidence. People sound alike. Goodbye.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Now, this whole interaction was perfectly normal.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Well, let's talk to your partner, then.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop, too.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
I'm a cop, you're a cop. What's happening here?
It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones.
No, you're not. You're not the only cop in the world. Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
So, what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
I literally have amnesia.
I'm doing my best. I'm just a little guy. It's my first day.
I'm just a little guy. It's my third day and I have amnesia.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you, the police, are doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman?
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Okay, goodbye. Hey, it's the guy from the balcony.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Hello, I just too tired because I'm nervous.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did he live like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Oh, shoot. Why not?
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
Oh, hello?
Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
I really want to get this composure roll, but I know I'm going to fail at it, so I'm going to wait.
Okay.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Because
I want to talk about
opens up
you.
some
Gets
fun-
too scared, leaves.
It opens up for some funny dialogue options afterwards.
Okay.
What game is this?
This is Disco Elysium.
Oh, is this the game you don't shut the fuck up about?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're gonna disco some Elysiums. Let's fucking go. God, there's so many dead bodies in this game. And by so many, I mean one, but it keeps haunting us. It's almost like we're investigating.
As soon as the metal connects,
There's one haunting our dreams.
Yeah, there sure
you hear
is.
a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
All right, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge that document for Evrard, now you can.
Oh yeah, we still got that.
Huh?
Do that later. I actually do want to check on the body in the fridge real quick.
This game is really cool, and I very much want to play it.
Yeah.
I am not playing this on stream. I've
Don't play it on
decided.
stream, it's a lie, yeah. I understand
I
that
think I officially made that decision when I first watched you play this.
That's fair.
And you were examining the body, and, and after some of that dialogue, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it's a heavy game. I would say experience it on your own first. But if you want to stream it, you can. It's a lot though. I will say that it covers some very heavy topics.
It's very heavy topics. I mean, very good.
Very good.
And I think like I'm pretty sure. I mean, definitely people have like streamed it and everything, so like it's definitely fine. But like also with the sort of topics that it covers, I don't think it's a thing that I want to put on my
on your channel. Yeah, no, it's understandable.
But like, yeah. But very good game.
Very good game, yes. Anyways, we're gonna search the body again.
Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Put your fingers in his mouth.
oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Play with it, this feels right.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
Open your eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
Abrasion collar.
Touch it with your finger gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh open damage. Wide enough till ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Never wake.
Push deeper.
Your fingers slide into the remains of... There is no resistance. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Push deeper.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Wriggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin.
A solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
There's a tiny crack. A protrusion in the cranium. Right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it. From the inside. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
Alright, fish it out. Got it.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
Good.
Slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
Lieutenant pulls out a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-calibre rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Can I have it?
Of course. You've earned it. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
The ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, it was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Dead dabba doop doop.
Dead-a-dee dead.
Alright.
I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation. There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there. There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
Maybe they just shot him while they hanged him.
To put him out of his misery? It's possible, but it doesn't explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of struggle, primarily. I may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me.
Who would do this?
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Why would anyone do this?
To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here?
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Maybe the bullet wants more answers?
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
What happens next?
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
You'll be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
The word lingers in the air of the basement. Far away, ice cream makers are buzzing, and the sea wind blows outside. Detective.
Let's back him up. Kim, take him away. Oh, the lieutenant will take him away. He'll work alone for the rest of the day. Do we want to be alone for the rest of the day, though? We can wait till the
I don't know if we can be alone.
Yeah,
I don't know if we trust ourselves enough.
I don't trust us being alone.
Yeah.
Also, I love that comment of like, maybe you should wash up this evening, considering this is the beginning of the day. So we're just gonna walk around being gross all day.
It's okay, we're gonna go by the ocean anyways.
The ocean will cure
the
us.
smell of blood out. Okay. Yay, we're on the other side. Electricity. More composure. Oop, money. That's a communism symbol.
Oh my god, they're doing a communism in this game.
Sure are. Jamrock biker cop sunnies. Try more. Can't really see it with the visor. Hold on. Damn, we look so cool.
Damn, we definitely have an outfit.
We sure do. We can get more. Don't worry. We've also got some other stuff too that we picked up.
Oh, we definitely have outfits to be had.
Yeah, we got so many outfits.
Yeah.
I just want to try these on real quick. Gotta see the difference, you know?
Casual Fridays, let's go.
Yeah. -1 reaction speed, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, reaction speed, right? Oh, the trip is down to 2 though. Ugh.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly.
Take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
We're gonna pass out again if we smell it.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet or some ancient temple.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity, a long, long time ago, millennia ago, on an island of time you can never return to.
Take a deep, deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take, until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes, made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Feels so familiar.
Put the wrapper away. We gained a thought.
Oh my god. I love thinking.
I love it when we think.
Maybe that'll happen again.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of other things that we haven't thought of. Put my crowbar away. Money.
Nice.
Ooh, money.
Had decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Oh, tire tracks. Creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Take fuel up, sure.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
So this is where all the tracks were leading to.
It appears to be so.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What is the make of the MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
How long has it been in here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
Ooh, I hope it's a jacket.
The joyrider.
I hope it's a jacket.
You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Let's whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and a sunken car. The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Do you think I will ever find my gun?
God, I hope so.
I miss my gun.
I miss my gun, Tails. I miss them. I miss it a lot.
I miss your gun too.
I miss my gun, Kim. I miss it a lot. I've been thinking, if I put enough time into eating right and exercising, I could turn myself into a living weapon. Then I wouldn't even need a gun.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Does he know something about that speed racer?
I hate guessing. District something? A precinct? Something municipal?
A precinct, yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41, your precinct.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do? No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
No, I mean seriously, it's just a coincidence.
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
Oh my God, it's fine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
They can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I don't have that kind of money.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
It's sunken too deep. There is no access ramp to the coast.
They're not going to take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
People, yes, but not you.
Badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
4th thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Things were going so well. We were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
I can see what's in there now.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Alright, let's go take a look.
There's not gonna be a cool jacket in there.
There's a cool jacket in here!
Oh my god, there is a cool jacket. Never mind.
But it's also my badge! Yeah, well, let's put on the cool jacket first. Sick.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright.
Hey,
Now you
Alice,
look-
you asked this. Nice.
Now we look less like a homeless man.
Yeah, now we look less like a homeless man. We're getting there.
They're still homeless men, but like it's giving less.
Yeah. It's giving less vibes.
It's giving less homelessness. Alright, let's look at our badge.
A police badge
Yeah.
on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge!
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking, right?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Wait, what kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
A name like armor.
Harrier Dubois doesn't.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hand
I like that.
shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Rank LTN to JFR?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Oh, what is a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Declined?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a decomptage?
Decomptage is the hierarchical system.
I thought my
employed
rank
by
was
the
drunk.
Revachol Citizens Militia.
I saw that too.
It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What king?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even
I'm
found
back.
a badge.
Hey, welcome back.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Thanks, that gives me hope.
Good.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads,
Serial Rev 126205 Jam 41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41.
Guys,
Some
if you
number thrown in
subscribe
there for good
right
measure.
now, Smarties will play Fortnite with me.
No, I won't.
No.
But you should still
No.
subscribe. Date of issue 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant
Don't worry,
W
I'll get Smarties to play with me eventually. You'll see.
No.
You'll
Nope.
see, chat.
No,
Okay,
no,
chat,
New
I
badge
that's a
usually
poor
comes
hope.
with a new rank.
I have
You seem to
the
have
ultimate
been
strategy
doing
now,
well
chat.
then.
Watch this. Please, 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 please.
No. Also be
No.
mindful that this is a talkie game where like the game is talking at us.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Did you
way-
forget already?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
The case
Oopsie
creates
daisy?
a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going.
Yeah, oopsie daisy. That's my
Okay.
plea.
Oh wait, is the alley with us? Because I did want to do like one quick thing, real quick.
Oh, sorry.
I just want to do like one quick one, and this is for Ryan. Okay, I'm done.
Comedy gold.
I actually.
No.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I remember that time. That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
Precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva. and you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Yeah, put it away. Alrighty.
Oh, give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
Bottle drained of all its booze is frozen in ice. Probably the best. Ice just off the coast, crackles shifting.
Man, you are costing your precinct so much money.
I'm costing it so much money.
Yeah. I think after this you're gonna be fired.
No, it costs more to train somebody to replace you.
We're not
I
getting
guess
a fucking
technically-
job back.
Well, I guess also technically you are good enough at your job that you have been promoted twice and declined twice. So there are reasons to keep you around even after fucking trashing the car.
Yeah, after trashing the car, losing our memory, losing our badge, losing our gun, and, you know, just being a general asshole to our own precinct, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. Something, maybe you'll have a change of heart and be a better person after this. That's usually how stories go. Maybe you'll become a changed man.
Maybe
Ideally.
you'll have an epiphany.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, eventually you'll find the kindness in your heart.
I think it just depends on how you play them.
Oh my gosh,
probably.
new pants.
New pants.
New pants.
Maybe new pants will fix me.
Yeah, maybe new pants will fix me. That. Nice. We're getting there.
Nice.
Nice.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular normal things.
I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this, that's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal.
Oh fuck, no, I'm trying to be a communist.
Oh shit.
Makes sense.
Time to get rid of these
This
pants.
is what wearing
Gotta
boring
get rid of
office
these fucking
trousers
pants.
does to you.
Take them off.
we gotta get more communist pants. What kind of pants would a communist wear? Shit.
No, no one know.
We will never know.
I mean, I like to consider myself pretty left-leaning, but I don't know if sweatpants are really communist.
Yeah, I don't know if they're really super communist.
I haven't thought about my fashion sense and my political leanings like that.
Glory says It's where the ghost is. Hey, a music collection. Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
We got that music disc we wanted.
Nice.
Oh my god, we're finally gonna have some disco.
Oh my god, we're gonna sing some karaoke.
Hey.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you.
We're gonna do a little
desolation
dance.
everywhere.
What happened here?
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's up, Block Obscura?
A black bloc, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
So, this part of the coast is obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
At least they left some old music behind.
Yes, and you picked it up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
That's good to know.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Hold on, I was getting kisses from Billy.
Oh.
Aww.
She approves of your methods.
She approves of my methods. She approves of the Jamrock Shuffle. Let's get to that fishing village.
I do like that his judgment of you is minimal.
Like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Wait, what would I be doing under there?
I don't know. Sleeping? What do people do under boats? This is merely a measurement from your visual cortex. Do with it what you want.
Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
It's a great news, I found somewhere to sleep. Under this boat here, it'd be free.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer.
Oh no, he's mad at us.
Oh no.
Remember that little quote when he said, when they say, he calls us officer when he's mad and detective when he's not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
Think of it as a salvation.
Okay.
You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
Kim, can I come home with you?
Kim. Yo, Kim, can I come home with you, actually? I don't remember where I live. Let's talk to this lady.
Welcome to the fishing village.
please lean in closer? I have cataracts.
Sure.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
Cops for Hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang. What do you say for cops? We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw
I'll be
you around here
I'm gonna be
was
right back.
Okay.
12 years ago.
Okay.
You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I'm totally an ill omen. It's exactly what I've been telling everyone. The end is here.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Okay, look, they don't consider you an ill omen, Kim, because you're the best, but they consider me an ill omen because I'm the worst.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm surprised you guys don't balance each other out to being kind of middling.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where can someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on, you're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Wait, why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
You got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Probably for the best.
Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Maybe.
Finally, you have those lamos of Martinez off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
What is in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
There's gotta be something here, tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
Fox, what's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Interesting. You could look into this ruckus if you have the time.
What else is on down coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Which is it then, apartments or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
You'd want to come to a fish market here.
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it. There's got to be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W3
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so on.
Let's not hinder the envelope.
Honorable one, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path.
Wait,
you are a man most virtuous.
Wait, there were honor points?
Of course there were honor points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all of your honorable deeds, Honorable One?
I only try my best. That's the most that any of us can do.
Oh, the modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you, sir. You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop.
Isn't honor sort of an archaic concept?
Living in the name of virtue and doing noble deeds while expecting nothing in return is not archaic. How can you even think that? Selflessness forms the basis for the warrior code, an ageless code, as fit for nomadic Ilmaran tribes traversing the vast red plateau in Provincia Gordi, as it is for your neighborhood postman.
A warrior code, you say? I do feel like a warrior. This whole thing is beginning to sound very me.
Mm-hmm. You are like a wandering night monk setting right the wrongs of the world you come upon. Are you ready to drink deep from the cup of honor?
I don't know, guys. Are we ready to drink deep from the cup of honor?
I mean, I guess. This feels very, like, self-flattering.
It is
I
a
don't...
little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with, like, living your life honorably, but this feels like you need to tone it down, guy.
Yeah, it's very extreme. You'll notice one thing. Our ideals are so extreme when we really lean into them.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well go for it, though.
My honor is my life.
Yes, your deeds are spoken for you, Honorable One. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor. Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O Honorable One, have excelled in honor. Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself and touch one's honor.
Okay.
You need to
Can I get them
bring
with
thumb
a
of
thesaurus,
your right
perhaps?
hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
What? I don't know. Just like that outside? What about people?
People will be in awe, admiring a police officer most honorable, in a sacred ritual of uttermost righteousness.
Are we sticking our thumb up our ass or no?
I feel like that's normally a private thing to do, but okay.
Yeah, stick your thumb in your ass.
What are you doing?
Our methods are beyond comprehension.
Nothing you would understand. It's an honor thing.
Really? It seems more like a personal hygiene thing. But let's not dive deeper.
You're right. The lieutenant, although a noble man, does not understand honor like you do. Best not to waste time trying to explain. Lead by example. Congratulations, Honorable One. You have become a member of a noble faculty. A man kneels, an honor cop rises. Go forth and commit even more honorable deeds. And should your resolve ever waver, remember the right of honor. It will always cleanse a man's soul. It is an honor to serve with you, Honor Cop.
God. Running this game is so fun.
It's so fun. And not to get annoying about this, but I do want us to remember that we examined a body earlier.
Yeah.
We have not washed off since then.
Nope.
And we are not washing our hands
Nope.
after this.
Nope.
So we're just disgusting.
Yeah. Anyways, look at these sick heels.
The fit's great.
I really like the froggy.
The visor really brings it all
froggy
together.
visor, yeah. It's great. Look at this.
Yeah.
Really brings the whole outfit together.
Also, your stats are immaculate.
Yeah. No bad stats for me. I will have the highest perception ever. Hello.
I
Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with?
Her portrait is the coolest portrait ever. I love it.
She looks so rad.
She looks so cool. That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts. Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
A nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that.
You know what? I think women should have a free sword.
I agree.
Yeah. I think all women should just get a free sword.
That goes for men
I think they
too.
should get a free sword.
They put on an act for us.
I also want a
Pretend
free
like everything's
sword,
good
but
and
that's besides the
living in shit
point.
doesn't bother them.
You know
Like
what?
anyone
Free
falls
swords
for
for you
that.
guys too.
Yay!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
We were just discussing about
Would you
free...
like a free sword?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
We were talking about how we should give people free swords.
Yes.
Behold.
Under our platform, we'll all get free swords.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Oh, where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Something to let go of. Gotta keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you need some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Very low. God, no. We're not doing that right now.
No.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a missing scientist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where did they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
Working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
I wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right
Well,
now.
how can I assist you then, officer?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
Maybe we should ask about the bodies that show up from time to time, because we're cops.
I mean, that makes the most sense. Also, I feel like that's interesting, but the bodies make more sense.
The bodies make the most sense. Which one were you thinking? So many good options here.
Yeah.
A lot of good options.
There is. I was also with Charlie and Mike. The RCOG, I'm like, where is it? But like also like I need to know more about those human bodies and more like makes the most sense to ask.
Yeah, listen, I'm all for finding mines that the RCM could definitely use because we definitely care about being a cop or whatever, but I also feel like it's a little bit above our pay grade.
We can find out about the bodies. Sure.
I didn't know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Fair enough.
Yeah, maybe stay clear of the things reminded her of the floater she used to be married to. Just saying.
Oops.
Dang.
Did I get that to your skiff?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days? Fair hand on our hand.
Hi. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails. My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
Okay. He's seeing you. So I can get the Yay, stuff.
Big fan of stuff.
I'm a big fan of stuff. I'm a big fan of getting stuff. Leave the kids alone right now. There's something here. No, it's a book. A primer for small kids. What? 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 A primer for small kids. workup for the first grade in primary school. On the cover, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the card, while E is held off with a long time. Children should pay more attention. Guessing this is a spelling book. Cam, why are you in the walls?
He's having a time.
He's having a time. Oh, there's the church.
You've unlocked quick travel to the church.
Here's the church.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
All the doors safely open.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over a beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Take a close look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
What makes it so modern?
It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here.
Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
I agree, it's very modern, but does the cheery guy not know he's dead, or does the dead guy not care that he is? What is the source of the irony here?
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
There's something on the sea ice there.
Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Oh, hello, Millie. What do you
Millie!
Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover.
Voila. Looks very modern.
Secret task complete. Style your paperwork.
You're part of the future brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon, baby.
Alright, let's leave.
Big fan of money.
I'm a big fan of money. Full of holes. Hide treasure. Look at that. Oh my god, booze!
Hell yeah.
Yo, we're getting so much money.
Yeah.
Money, 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 money. Magnesium. And more money. Neat.
Perfect.
We got $12 already. Alright.
We're so close to being able to afford to sleep somewhere tonight.
Yeah. Well, we got a free place to sleep out here on the coast.
True.
Anyways, what's with you?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
I don't have a good hat.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Your child is freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have the hat on.
So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
I should, and I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too. I plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well. Look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse rises. What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
What's your name?
Estelle.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Berger.
A very common name. You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
What's that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street.
Mama has the zoomies.
Like real musicians. I once saw
Yeah, she
Arno
got the
Van Eyck.
zoomies.
No.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
It means I'm hip beyond my years.
That's cool.
Never mind. Let's talk about that contact mic instead.
Sure.
I've been rejected by the youth.
Feeling rejected. I must recover. What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Everything checks out, sire.
And what are these recordings for the cracks? The footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Just nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, you're called.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Now this is where a hat would come in handy.
Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat.
He says it's supposed to be a music place? What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
What is anodic dance music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments like
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity,
what? Oh, so we're
but
making
isn't
dubstep.
guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like
Perfect.
You see clear,
Excellent.
beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like, if it ever comes.
So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put the padlock on the church door?
No,
No?
not really, no.
Sure with the sticker on your ledger, so this isn't yours?
It's Noid's.
Is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
But this Noid person put a padlock on the church door.
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell you.
Enough about the church then. I had another question.
Go ahead.
So you're surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why's that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
I've been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
Let me guess, these rich people are not from here.
Aren't they? I thought they were as vachalaire as any of us, just way richer.
Oh no, they're foreign bodies, agents of international capital. We only need you to look closer.
Maybe you're right. Most of them do speak 3 languages.
So what trouble have you gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Interesting
At
turn.
13.
Time to glean some knowledge.
Wait, what is Foberg?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even those basic terms sometimes.
Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
I know what Jamrock is, but let's say I didn't.
We are Jamrock, sort of. Martinez is called North Jamrock sometimes. Jamrock is also a ghetto, only smaller than Faubourg.
And why did you have to move out when you were so young?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess I just wanted to drink too, you know, get my party on.
I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major.
Alright.
I have super low empathy.
Okay. Bye.
Maybe another time.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Let's squeeze in.
Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Damn right.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
It is tight in here.
It is. Smells like sweat, laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Relounge. Engine starting fluid. Anyways, we just leveled up. Let's get something.
Oh, sweet. I can't believe dubstep leveled us up.
The dubstep leveled us up. Let's put more points of drama. Island nasal sprays, brand name, not Nosopade at Ultra. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. The speaker, the big kind they use for live music.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse.
He doesn't know where the hand's been.
Does not know.
The young man with earrings looks at you
Best to leave him in the dark
suspiciously.
about it too.
And Egghead. Egg!
My favorite character, Egghead.
Together with a
Egg.
little burger who's out there right now doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Egg.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Where are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. This place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough histrionics. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads! Burnouts!
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the
Guys,
map for
I'm
one of
so
the maddest
hyped.
dance clubs in Jamrock.
what?
Nah, strike that. In Revachol.
Thursday.
What's on Thursday?
Oh my fucking god.
I legit
What?
Birthday.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I didn't memorize your birthday, bud.
Yeah.
I'm
I have so many things happening in my brain.
Strike that! The world! And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I feel like maybe laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dopeheads and burnouts?
They're spooky.
What do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Is it okay if I ask a plot-related question?
Sure.
What exactly is the vibe this game is going for? Because I'm getting a very much like cyberpunk vibe from the guy with the spiked hair.
I mean, I think that's just the art style. And also just because we're in kind of a different reality. This isn't Earth, if that's what you're asking. This is more of like its own kinda not fantasy kind of feel. I wouldn't say we're too far into the future as like cyberpunk is. I would say we're probably more closer to post World War II kind of vibes.
I was going to say alternate history kind of vibes, because it's not like there's fantasy creatures as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, there's no
like,
fantasy creatures. But I definitely say this is not Earth, so there you go.
And what exactly is the gameplay like?
I mean, if you're familiar with like Baldur's Gate 3, it's kind of similar in terms that it is a point and click and your character moves kind of deal. You can also use WASD, but I like to use point and click. If you're familiar with computer RPGs, this is pretty similar to that. But there's no fighting in this game. It's all dialogue based.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna compare it to like a point and click adventure, and then it seems like there is there's a lot of like rolling based chance options.
Yeah, you
with like a point based system.
There are dice rolling, and there are stats. Like here's all the stats that we use. And then there's also like dice rolling, so there is like a percentage chance for certain things to happen if you want like more information or if you want certain things to happen, so on and so forth. Though I will say failure is good in the sense that even if you don't succeed, you can still fail and have something new out of it instead, or maybe something even more favorable than actually succeeding.
But consider I have rejection sensitivity.
But
if I'm wrong, I'll die.
And maybe there isn't like fighting in the traditional sense, but there are like bosses, quote unquote. You have to like make sure that your health and your morale is kept up while you're talking to someone. And they can damage and hurt you, so you have to make sure that those are kept up while you're quote unquote fighting, but really it's all just a dialogue. There's no real skill to be had about it. Outside of make sure that your number is big enough. That's it.
I do like it when the number go up.
Yeah. We like it when number is really big.
Yeah.
So
One
you're
could
gonna look
say
into it, right?
massive.
It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Just like Ninja Low Taper Fade.
Your own people memes can't hurt me.
Yeah. I'll look into it. Tell me.
Alright, man.
Charlie, you should get a Low Taper Fade.
Andre is obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is.
What do you mean?
The boys exchange giddy looks.
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them, and you don't anyone the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling. Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
You good there, bud?
Ryan, are you dying?
Yes.
Please don't die on stream.
Oh wait, we can monetize this.
Exactly. I was about to say you're not thinking about long-term investments.
This is
Smart.
not content warning.
Darn, you're right. Never mind. Die somewhere else.
You haven't physically seen it.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
What was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Can you tell me more about this machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and
What if I
dope-head sign
didn't?
from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
What if I told you nothing about the machinery?
Well, he's not going to tell us anyways. We gotta talk to a different person about it anyways. Is that okay?
Ah, yes.
I don't know if you noticed the talking game, right?
Smarties, when their game has gameplay in it.
Crazy, I know. It's like I want to play the game and not be interrupted.
Wild.
And not what?
And not be interrupted.
Well, wild concept.
Wild.
Hey Ryan, did you notice that we're in the voice chat called Smarties Talkie Games?
Yeah, these are the games that are very talky.
Wait, there are 2 channels?
Yeah, I have 2 channels.
There are 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, he can't read.
Oh my god, I can't fucking read. Oh no.
Oh no.
Sad.
Listen, my brain is fried.
You should maybe lie down.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to lie down after this conversation.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna binge stream a little bit.
That's fair.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't, but I am.
Why not? Let's go with that.
I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
Speaking of leaving, I'm apparently being beckoned.
Okay.
Fucking.
Alright, see you.
Bye, bud.
Yeah.
Hi.
Bye. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Sure. What?
You mentioned some kind of fuck this word. Ecclesiastes own church? Who are these Ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a Meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Before we go on, what do you mean by Meteor?
You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo.
Meteo?
Meteo, a country on Muindi, on the Muindi Isla.
And what is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation. And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the Innocentic system, no?
They sound like exactly the kind of people that want loud and donic music in their church.
You're right, they do.
The Pericarnassian church is about love, and Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
See, I love this guy.
This guy is great.
Egghead is perfect.
Love is hardcore.
Love is hardcore.
Unity. Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it, the anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
Words and rhythm.
Feels good.
You're right, how could the founding party be anything but enthusiastic? Dance music is about love, so is the Pericarnassian church.
Yeah! Yakokata, the place to be.
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Yeah! Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church shit on, and then dance there, motherfucker!
Oh, you know we're gonna do the fucking rave church quest. It's my favorite
Oh,
quest.
hell yeah.
You feel like you could go for a little disco when, or if they get this club going. You've got it in you.
Oh, you should have the key. We had to padlock the door to the church to keep more vagrants from wandering in. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Oh fuck, reaction speed.
It's
Ah,
as if
fuck it.
time is frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
It's not ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face and then whatever.
Blam!
Ow!
Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball.
Ow! He's even wearing glasses. Fuck.
A stab
Dang.
of pain. Tears
Damn.
stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Goddamn asshole. What is wrong with you? Can you see I'm in pain now?
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Now I feel bad.
I'm sorry. And then you're facing mockery of his useless contrition. Almost I murdered me, a cop. Dude, that's use of lethal force. I feel like an asshole now.
I really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
Wow, looks like there's quite a lot there.
Oh, do I take the money?
Well, I don't really feel like that's the honorable thing to do, actually.
I don't need your pity money now. Where were we?
The key?
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mishap.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop right here today.
Okay.
Just because it's getting late. For me, at least.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. It was a fun time being here.
I don't have everybody's social set up. I know I have Charlie's social set up. I don't think I have JJ's social setup, I don't think. Oops. Sorry.
Oh no.
Sorry, JJ.
No.
Smarties only likes me. You heard it here first.
I only have so many socials I can set up.
It's okay. I'm Elijah Thunder Arts here on YouTube.
No. Wait, are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. I'm here on YouTube. I do art streams on Twitch, and I do videos games on my Discord, which I still need to put on my channel. But yeah, I am currently planning on a video that might be out as soon as I start working on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll get to it, don't worry.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Thank you.
I believe I have Charlie set up. Might take a minute. Might take a minute for Night Pod to respond, but I should have it set up.
Ooh.
I hope, maybe, if
I
I
hope
did it
so.
right. I know Nightbot likes to work better with Twitch than it does with YouTube chat. There it is.
Hey, there it goes though. Hey everybody. I'm Charlie. You can find me over at Quills and Spells over on Twitch. I do streams too. I do mostly art and also a little bit of videos games. I'm going to be doing an art stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, assuming my migraine doesn't try to murder me again.
Oh no, buddy.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the meantime, if you want to support me in any way, you can support me over on my Ko-fi. It is a one-time donation as little as $1 at any point. You could help me stay alive and keep doing the streaming things. And I hope you at least consider donating. It's very helpful for me. I'll still be doing streaming regardless anyways. Yeah, that's all from me. I think we can end stream there, alright? Say goodbye to chat.